Okay, so I just wanted to talk to you about my AllSerum, my Dermalist AllSerum, because I put this on most nights after I've done my double cleanse, and I feel that it's definitely worthy of an explanation on the best application for this product. So first of all, the thing about the AllSerum, and the reason why I like to put it on either morning or night, in this case we're putting it on of an evening after I've done my double cleanse, is because of the multi-functionality. So I like my skin to repair, rejuvenate, replenish itself during the night. This is what our body is designed to do. During the day we're active, we're working, and our body's functioning and everything's pumping, but at night we're at rest, and it's the perfect opportunity to feed your skin, to nourish your skin, and anything that you can use on your skin to help that process is only going to aid in better skin health, better skin functioning, and reduced barrier sensitivity. The other thing with looking after your skin at night to protect it during the day is the reduction in inflammatory processes within the skin. So naturally, every day we're exposed to all sorts of particles on the skin, which is why we do our lovely double cleanse of a night time. But here we can actually help to feed, nourish, and plump our skin full of wonderful antioxidants and other beneficial ingredients. So on the ingredients, first up, I want to mention the hyaluronic acid. When I put this product on, I actually put it on with a little bit of dampness left on my skin. So after I do my double cleanse, I leave my skin somewhat damp, not completely dry, just a little bit damp on the surface there. Or if you're not going on with that, then just even some wet hands. The other thing on hands, making sure your hands are clean, of course, before going on with any skincare on your face, because our hands carry lots of bacteria, so we want to get rid of that first. Another active that I want to talk about is the peptides in here. So SNAP8, Sanaki, Carrigan, Telangian, all of these peptides, which actually biomimic the natural functioning of our cellular processes, which the body and the skin accepts better when it recognizes something going on the skin. So Telangian, for example, reduces redness and inflammation in the skin, especially those little capillaries. If you get them inside here, or those little vessels that appear on the surface of the skin, your SNAP8 peptide helps with reducing fine lines, tightening the skin. Carrigan helps with pigmentation removal. So a peptide that actually helps to inhibit the pigment pathway. So age spots, sunspots, it helps to minimize reproduction and new pigmentation even being formed on the skin. So also mentioning the antioxidants that I talked about earlier, pomegranate, kakadu plum, vitamin C, of course. So with the Dermalist AllSerum, it's called AllSerum because it is exactly that. All serums in one. It's so multifunctional, it stops you from the need of having many skincares. The other thing that I love about this is all of the Dermalist products are delivered, they're formulated in a way where they have therapeutic doses. So it's not to the point where you've got a mountain of one ingredient and very little of something else. I often talk to my clients about their skin health and skin functioning, and I often say, you know, apples are great, apples are so healthy, apples have got wonderful benefits for you, but can you survive just on apples? No, you need to have a whole platter of fruit and veggies. And so that's what's happening here with your AllSerum. You're getting your whole platter of fruits and veggies. Now, I've just done my double cleanse, so if I'm looking a little bit rosy, that's why. I naturally have more of a reddish undertone, a very sort of thinner skin, more prone to redness or inflammation. And it's because of the Dermalist range, along with really good skincare and being mindful of what treatments I have, has helped me improve my skin's natural barrier, my skin's natural functioning, so that the idea is that we don't replace those processes, we don't rely on other processes, we help our own skin's natural processes to function at their best. So let's have a look at the consistency here. We can see there that it's thick, but it's not a cream, okay? It is very much a beautiful slippery serum, and I don't want it all to absorb in the back of my hand. So I'm going to scoop that up right away. Now I'm going through a tapping motion. I don't like when I see vigorous rubbing with serums. Tap it onto the skin, okay? Love it, respect it. If you're causing a lot of friction, you can heat up your products and you can actually change the way that your product responds in your skin. So we don't want too much heat. I've just done my double cleanse with tepid water, and I've also got slightly ever so damp skin. Now I'm tapping my AllSerum all over the face, even on my lips and right under my eyes, because I want to make sure that I get even coverage. You never want to just go blob straight onto the skin, because then you get increased efficacy in these areas, but you often find that you rub it in and you don't get as much application in the other areas that might need it. Now I'm going in with my second pump because I want to include my neck. Beautiful. And I've just tapped it around. I'm wetting my fingers now, so I'm not going to the point where I'm getting dripping wet, but just a little bit of moisture, a little bit of water. And the reason why I do that is, number one, because my skin is naturally on the slightly drier side, so I want to increase hydration. Now, hyaluronic acid, for example, this is a multifunctional serum with multi-serum formulations in it, but hyaluronic acid, if I were to pull one out, is like a water magnet, okay? It aids in hydration of your skin and it increases your skin's natural water content. It's what we call hygroscopic, and it's pulling moisture from the air outside. Now, it's also a humectant, holding water in the skin. So if I've got wet hands, when I'm massaging in this serum, I'll actually find that the water will be drunken up by my skin. Beautiful. And that serum is literally like silk. It's just sliding beautifully over my skin, and it's actually drunk it all up. Now, everybody's skin type is very, very different. Some people find that they need to do a double layer of your AllSerum. Some clients will find that one layer is enough, and then maybe they might go on with something heavier to act as a bit more of an occlusive. If you feel like you need more from your product, there is absolutely no reason why you can't do a double layer of AllSerum. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm pretty much like that's really just gone in. So if I go in with my second layer, again, tapping it, this layer, once I finish, should feel a little bit more tacky on the skin because I want it to sit a little more superficially. Now, the other thing about AllSerum is it's got a variety of molecular weight ingredients. Now, molecular weight means the molecule size. So molecular weight means the molecule size of the actual ingredients. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of water again. So if you've got something that's a smaller molecular weight, it's going to penetrate deeper into the skin. So some of those actives that I mentioned before are designed to penetrate deeper, to cause more of a response in the deeper layers of our skin. Now, our skin's got many layers. The main layers that we talk about is the epidermis and the dermis. Your epidermis is what we can see here, the surface of our skin. It itself is comprised of 4 layers within that layer, and then we've got our dermis, which is deeper down below, which is where our collagen, elastin, our vascular network, and all our lymphatic system is all happening. Now, that has completely absorbed in again. It's a little bit sticky, a little bit tacky. So what's happened there is my smaller molecules have penetrated in nice and deep with my first pass, and my larger molecules are now sitting more superficially in the surface of my skin. So because our skin's comprised of so many layers and they all serve such important functions, it's important to make sure that you feed and nourish all of those layers. So if you're putting on one layer and you're feeling like your skin's still quite dry afterwards, then go ahead and apply your second layer. You want it to feel slightly tacky, and over the course of the next few minutes, or maybe even an hour, depending on your skin type, you'll find that you'll start to get that completely absorbed in, where your skin will now be at the point where it's completely dry.